All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to render this movie right from Premiere Pro, not using that media encoder yet. And we're going to render it with a preset that's set for high quality video compression for playback on a computer. So from Premiere Pro, with this BTS Final, the Poolside BTS Final as our active document, up in, excuse me, we're going to go up to File, Export, and then from here we're going to choose Export Media. And a window pops up giving us some options. The first thing that we want to do is look at all these different formats. We see quite a variety. QuickTime you're probably familiar with, JPEGs, obviously that's not a movie format. The version that we want to use is the H.264. That is the standard that we're going to be using for this option. And then in the preset, we're going to come down and we're going to choose the high quality 1080p HD high def. So you can see there's a bunch of options here. So if you knew you were going YouTube 720, here's that option. If you knew you wanted to put it on Twitter 640 by 640, here's an option for that. A Facebook, whatever. So right now we're doing kind of a generic one for use on any computer, not web delivery, but just to play it on a computer. So it's going to look like a nice commercial, a nice TV show, whatever. So again, we're going to choose high quality 1080p. And then in the output, we're going to click on this so that we can put it in a specific folder. We're going to click on the name of it, Poolside BTS Final. It's going to save it as an MP4. And what we want to do is we want to create a folder in our multimedia folder where all of our footage and lessons have been. We want to actually make a new folder in here and call it exports. So this is where all of our final versions are going to go. So it's going in exports. The name is going to be Poolside BTS Final. We're going to say save. That's going to make the name and where it's going be saved. And from here we're going to just click OK, or export down here at the bottom. So export. And a window is going to appear. It's going to take a little bit of time, but when it's done, it's going to be located in that folder and we'll be able to go pull that up. I don't quite believe this amount of time, but at any rate, I am going to pause the video. Okay, I'm back. That took just under 10 minutes to process on my end, on my computer. But I did go to my Finder, or my computer, desktop, whatever, and in the multimedia folder where I made a folder called exports, here it is. We have our Poolside BTS Final MP4, and let's look at the size. This is a 474 megabyte movie, and as you guys know, this is about a 3-minute video, so you start to understand why I'm telling you to keep your videos fairly short for this class and how much data is involved in bigger movies. So great, we have this done. Obviously you're not putting this on YouTube, you're not putting this on social media, it's huge. So you need other formats. So if I told you, okay, go make a slightly smaller one for YouTube and then a slightly smaller one for Vimeo and make one for Twitter and maybe make a master also, and you thought you had to go through this process 4, 5, 6 times, one output at a time, you would probably not be too happy. And that is where the very cool thing about the media encoder comes in. We are able to queue up a bunch of different formats and they process all at once. Obviously the biggest format will take the longest, but the ones that are more compressed will finish faster. So that's what we're going to do next, and we're going to use that media encoder to do that.